You know that feeling, right? That moment when you realize the respect someone had for you, it's just gone. It's such a painful, confusing thing to go through. So in this guide, we're going to talk about how to get through that moment with your strength and your sense of self completely intact.
It's just this sinking feeling in your gut, isn't it? When you sense that someone's view of you has shifted, and not in a good way. That exact feeling, that sense of being undervalued, is what we're going to tackle head on.
But before we jump into the what to do, we really need to understand why this whole thing matters so much. See, respect isn't just a nice little bonus in life. It's absolutely fundamental to our well-being.
This quote just nails it perfectly. I mean, without respect, everything else, our connections, our relationships, even how we see ourselves, it all starts to weaken. Think of it like a vital nutrient for your emotional health. You just can't thrive without it.
It's so confusing, and man, it hurts. One minute you feel seen and appreciated, and the next, you're getting hit with this wall of indifference. Or even worse, contempt. A shift like that can totally shake your confidence and make you question everything. So this brings us right to the heart of the problem. We know what it feels like, and we know the stakes are really, really high. But what's the path forward? What do you do when you find yourself right in the middle of this situation? This right here is the big question. It's so easy to feel completely powerless, to just lash out with anger or crumble into sadness. But listen, there is a better way, a much more effective and much more dignified way to handle this.
Okay, so let's get to the good stuff, the solution. We're going to break down a super clear 5-step game plan that you can use to take back your power and really solidify your own self-worth.
And here they are. Just take a look at these for a second. Try to think of this not as a strict set of rules, but more like a compass to guide you through these tough moments with grace. Now, let's break each one down.
First up, step 1, do not react immediately. I know, your first impulse is probably to defend yourself, to argue, to demand they explain themselves, but that emotional knee-jerk reaction, it actually gives away your power. Taking a beat, just a pause, lets you respond from a place of strength, not chaos.
Okay, so after that powerful pause comes clarity, and that's step 2, establish your boundaries. This is where you calmly but very firmly let them know how you expect to be treated. It's not about attacking them. It's just a simple, clear statement of what you will and will not accept, period. And this flows right into step 3, know your own worth. Someone else's opinion of you does not, and I mean does not, define your value. This step is all about making an internal promise to yourself to see your own worth, no matter who approves or disapproves. It's your anchor. Now this can be the hardest one, but it is often the most freeing. You are not obligated to stay in any situation, a job, a friendship, whatever, where you are not being honored. Giving yourself permission to just walk away is one of the most powerful acts of self-respect there is.
And finally, step 5. Instead of getting tangled up in endless arguments, you let your actions do the talking. You just keep focusing on your goals, you carry yourself with integrity, and you build a life that, well, speaks for itself. That is the ultimate, undeniable comeback. So those are the 5 steps for how to respond in the moment. But to really make them strict, to make them a natural part of who you are, it helps to build up a deeper kind of inner strength. Let's look at a few core ideas that can help with that.
You know, it's rarely the obvious, in-your-face disrespect that does the most damage. The real danger is often the nasty comment that's disguised as a joke or the criticism that's wrapped up in, "I'm just trying to help." Learning to spot this hidden negativity is so crucial for protecting your spirit. Here's another really powerful idea to think about. We're often taught that getting revenge is a sign of strength, getting even. But true bravery, real inner strength, is found in the ability to forgive. And not for them, but for you. It's about freeing yourself from carrying that weight.
You know, a big part of building that inner strength is just learning to avoid the common traps that drain all our energy. Every single one of these 6 mistakes makes it harder to hold on to our self-respect. When we're stressing about things we can't control or trying to make people be a certain way, we're just giving our power away.
So, all of this, it all points us toward one final guiding idea. It's really about playing the long game. It's not about winning a single fight, but about focusing on the kind of person you want to be day in and day out.
I really want you to let this one sink in. The arguments, they'll fade. The hurt, it will lessen. The situations will change, but your character, the one you build through your hard work and your principles, that endures. The goodness you put out into the world is what truly lasts.
And that, right there, is the ultimate takeaway. This should be your mantra. What other people think of you is always changing. It's fickle. But your own integrity? That's permanent. Your worth is defined by you, sustained by you, and shown to the world through the dignity of your actions.
So I'll leave you with this question, and it's not for anyone else to answer for you. It's something only you can define, through your choices and your actions, every single day. So what is your true worth? Thanks for joining me for this one.